Not wasted.
Yeah, let's not waste it. So, hello everybody. My name is Ming Chen. We're live here at a Shared Universe podcast studio, Asbury Park Boardwalk. I am here. There's an amazing event going on tonight. Doors open at 7 p.m. at the Stone Pony. It is the Judas Priestess 10th anniversary show at the Stone Pony. A very momentous occasion. Judas Priestess, the world's only all-girl tribute to the metal gods. Judas Priest.
That's right.
I am here with one of the members. Introduce yourself, my friend.
Hey, what's up? I'm Militia. I am the lead vocalist.
Militia Vox.
That's right.
That's amazing. I wanted to welcome you back. I think you've been in Asbury Park at least once, maybe several times.
10 times.
10 times?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, so this is like home for you.
Yeah, we we started here. Our first show was here.
No way.
At the
Way
Stone
back
Pony?
in 2019.
That's right.
They took a chance.
Well, 2009.
2009.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
sorry.
yeah.
I'm getting.
And
I'm-
way back in 2019.
Wow. They're like,
Yeah.
well, we love these guys.
Wait.
Come play here for a show
They
here.
did. They took a gamble. You know, good old Kyle took a roll of the dice, and he gave us our first real show.
Well, they won out because 10 years later, you're
We're
back.
still doing it. Yeah.
And I wanted to welcome you back because you guys just took a cool West Coast swing, like Las Vegas, San Diego.
We did. Yeah, it was awesome. We kicked ass on the West Coast, and it was fun. And then now we're getting to like wrap it up at our home turf, so that's
That's
good.
amazing. Are you? I know some of your members are from far-flung places. I think one of them's from Boston.
Did you say far flung?
Far-flung, yeah.
Far flung.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah, she is far flung. She's from Boston.
That's
Hillary
amazing.
Blaze.
But are you from? You're from Jersey?
I'm not from Jersey.
Okay, you're East Coast.
I'm East Coast, originally from Maryland, and I live in New York City.
That's amazing. I've spent time in Silver Spring.
I was born in Silver Spring.
Amazing. If you cut me open, there's a little tiny bit of Old Bay seasoning running through my blood.
Oh yeah? Oh my
Yeah.
god, that's funny.
Yeah, I got married there.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
You're kind of like more Maryland than me in a way.
Yeah, I guess now
Because
I
I
think
hate
about
Old
it.
Bay.
Oh, okay. I mean, not
do.
everybody has to like
I
it.
know, I really do. I don't like it.
It's a unique seasoning.
Yeah, it's
a weird spice.
it is what it is. But like I grew up in like Columbia and went to high school in Baltimore, and
That's
know,
amazing. You survived.
I survived.
Yes.
Yeah.
It takes a special person.
It does.
to
I'm glad
survive
you
that.
acknowledge that.
The
Yes.
Mid-Atlantic area. That's amazing. How'd you find yourself up to New York?
Well, I was doing a lot of theater at the time, and I was in school for theater. And if you want to do theater,
You come to New York.
you gotta go to New York.
It's kind of that's just where you go.
That's the rule.
That's amazing. How long have you been in New York?
God,
it's
a long time.
it's a unique place.
It is, but I find that it's getting like less and less unique.
How so?
You know what I mean? I just find like a lot of the personality that was there when I first moved in.
Right.
It's like kind of weaning a little bit,
Yeah. But where else
Some
can
of the
you?
colorful personalities aren't there anymore.
Right.
You know?
Yeah, they've moved.
It's more homogenized.
They moved elsewhere. It's like
Yeah.
the unique guy moved to upstate New York. He's up in Troy right now.
Right. Or Woodstock or whatever. You know?
Yeah, but where else can you get like East Ghanaian food at 4 a.m?
Nowhere. Well,
Nowhere.
Ghana probably.
Well, I bet you couldn't even get that in Ghana.
Maybe not.
Yeah, for sure.
I've never been.
Yeah. Do you remember that first show at the Stone Pony, 2009? Do you remember?
No, I blocked it out.
Did you really? Was
No.
it?
No, I remember the first show. Of course. I remember being like nervous and anxious and excited.
Yeah.
And like, I just really wanted, we really wanted to come out and kick ass and make a statement and have it be something that was like important and
Right.
special to the people that came to see us,
That's amazing. What was the crowd reaction like? Did all your friends
was
and family
good.
come out? And,
No.
no, they did really.
Not really, no. Well, I mean, Asbury Park is kind of a destination spot.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Especially in the winter months. Yeah, it was. We were just kind of like getting established. That was our first big hit.
Yeah.
So even we didn't really know what to expect.
Right.
So we just kind of were like, we braced ourselves and we dove in and swam.
I think we were talking about being bold before we fired
Yeah.
up the mics, and you
Yeah.
guys definitely took that to heart.
Yeah, well, that was kind of like the original, I guess the lifeblood of the band is that we just really wanted to make a statement and make a statement about women in music and women in metal and show that we could play this music,
Right.
you know, and could piss with the big boys.
Yeah, I mean,
know.
you're pissing all over the big boys. If I may say that, if I may be
I don't know.
so
Can you
bold.
say that on here? This
Oh
is
yeah,
your
no,
show.
with the podcast, you can say
Yeah,
whatever
you
you
can say
want.
whatever you want. Oh, good.
That's
All right.
that's what I love. Something else I love, something I'm kind of familiar with. You took something that you guys loved, which was heavy metal, rock and roll, and Judas Priest more specifically, and you found a way to channel that fandom
Yeah.
into something spectacular.
Yeah.
So much so that you attracted the attention of the originators.
Yes.
And they're like, "Wow, you guys are awesome, great, good on you guys." Where that something similar happened to me as well.
Oh, do tell.
Kevin Smith, the filmmaker, we were talking about him. He's a Jersey boy, made
yes.
it big. When his first movie Clerks came out, you ever see
I
Clerks?
love that movie. Oh my God, that's my favorite out of all of his movies.
Yeah, I think that and Dogma are neck and neck for my favorite. I think
yeah.
Clerks just edges it out just a little
Well,
bit.
yeah, because Clerks was like, that was groundbreaking.
Yeah, shot maybe 15 minutes from here.
Oh, that Quickie Mart.
Yeah,
is,
the
like,
quick
close.
stop.
Oh wow.
And when
cool.
I saw that movie back in when it came out on home video back in 1995, I was like, "What a great movie!" And I channeled my fandom. I made a fan website, a fan Clerks website.
Oh really?
And he ended up seeing it, and he gave me a call, tracked me down. He gave me a call, and ended up working for him.
Oh sick.
He ended up hiring me a couple,
Sick.
not that long, much longer. That's how I wound up in Jersey. He's like, "I'm gonna hire you
Oh.
full time. The only catch is you have to move to New Jersey." I was in Michigan, and then I moved to Maryland. I was like, Jersey? Oh man, I don't know about this. You know, I watched The Sopranos, man. It looks pretty rough up there.
Oh my God.
But,
you cannot base.
I know.
Yes.
I know. I was a kid who grew
See,
up. I was
You cannot base a TV show off of what is real life.
I know, but I was babysat on the TV, so
Oh.
that's
That's
what
like
I
girls that moved to New York because they liked Sex
Sex
in the City.
yeah, and I was like, whoa, it's
and
not-
girls and all that.
was like, whoa, I want to live the Carrie Bradshaw lifestyle. I need like $10 million a year.
Right.
Yeah,
And lots of shoes.
lots of shoes.
Yeah.
But I came here, I took one bite of pizza. I'm like, all right, I'm staying.
Oh, is that what it took?
Yeah,
You were easily convinced then.
I was.
Yeah.
I
Well, I
was.
mean, you also moved to work with like your idol, so
I did.
Yeah.
Which is pretty amazing.
yeah, we're not moving to work with Priest.
No, I mean, I don't think you have to. I mean, you're kind of, you guys have traveled, the country, the world over, I imagine.
We travel a lot, yeah.
Have you taken count of how many shows you guys have played? I know it's a very,
There is a list.
okay.
Yeah.
Is there a
it's on somewhere.
ballpark figure of how many shows you've played in
Oh
the
my
last 10
God,
years?
I have no idea.
Okay,
I couldn't tell you.
hundreds, thousands. It doesn't.
It's been hundreds for sure.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
How quick did those 10 years go by? Was it like
lightning fast?
Okay.
Because we never imagined that we'd be doing it for this long. Because I don't know, we were doing it like for fun. It all
Right.
just seemed for fun, and like we wanted to make the statement we wanted to make, and like dip in and and dive out, and like we're still doing it because like the demand keeps. Like it just keeps
I
growing.
mean, you can't disappoint the fans.
Well, that's
you can't
like
leave them hanging.
the big thing. Like, or else we probably would have hung it up a while ago.
Right.
But people keep wanting to see the band, and we get bigger and bigger shows, and like the guarantees get higher, and
Oh,
we're just
hey,
like,
okay,
we're like,
hey,
okay,
that-
I guess we're still doing this thing.
These are all magic words in the music industry. Fans, bigger shows, guarantees.
Right,
these
right.
These are all magic words.
Right, totally.
Which, I mean, if it's going great, keep it going.
It's going.
That's amazing. And it looks like 10 years ago, you're having just as much fun now as you did at any point.
I mean, believe me, it's been an adventure. Being in any kind of band for a substantial amount of time is an adventure.
That's amazing. The only experience I have is with Rock Band or Guitar Hero.
Video game.
Yeah, I'm sitting in front of the TV and I'm like, whoa, is this what it's like?
Starting to see a through line in your life.
Oh, just nerddom and video games
TV,
and TV.
Yeah, TV. And,
TV.
TV.
The neon glow is probably irradiating me.
Right,
Probably
right.
killed a few brain cells for sure. But I had
That's okay.
fun.
At least you had fun.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. Can you pinpoint any moment in that 10 years where like, well, that was awesome, like a best moment?
I can't think of any best moments. There's been some like moments that I really value,
Okay.
and some moments that I really like cherish like, oh, that was cool. Even moments like between us as band members
Right.
that no one else saw but us,
Yeah.
was
Do you have a
really cool
specific
stuff.
moment? Do you have a story or?
Well, something that comes to mind is the band was still fairly new,
Okay.
and we got to do our first like travel date. It was like an away show.
Yeah.
So we all had like hotel rooms and stuff.
Wow. I mean, wow.
And it was like the first time that I remember the first time we saw each other without our makeup on. And like we were all just kind of like looking at each other. We were just like, oh wow, that's what you look like.
Wow,
Like,
okay.
cool. It was really like, it was a girl moment,
Right.
you know?
Yeah. Well, all my male friends look ugly anyways, makeup or not. So.
Well, this was like, we all took our war paint off and like
Right.
looked at each other, and it was just really
So
sweet.
previous, you would just arrive at the venue all done
up, yeah.
and all right, let's go, let's rock.
Yeah, or at least with some form of makeup on,
Right.
you know? So like seeing everybody like what they really looked like was really kind of sweet, precious moment.
That's amazing. Before this, were you in any other bands or
Sure, of
have you?
course.
Okay.
Yeah.
And did you were you doing covers as well?
No,
Okay,
this was the first like real covers thing I ever did,
that's amazing.
which was like, I don't know, I never imagined I'd be doing tribute or anything like that.
Right.
Because I always wrote music, or I wrote songs, or I wrote with other bands, and like the covers was always something like extra,
Yeah.
extraneous that you might do for fun. Just to,
Right. You
like,
might have a couple songs in your repertoire that you
Yeah.
would whip out depending on the crowd,
yeah,
or if you just felt like
totally,
it.
totally. And so like when this came around, I was like, ugh. I was like, I don't know, tribute, ugh, ugh. I wasn't really into it.
Right. And then at what point did that switch over? You're like, whoa, this is awesome.
Because someone said to me like, oh well, you could either, try for it, or you'll be mad at the person who's doing it, And I was like, wow, when you put it that way.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I want to. I want to be that person. Then. I
Right.
want someone else to take
Right,
it.
totally. So I had to go and check it out, and it was just one of those things. Like I walked into the room, and I knew we were a band
Right. And-
immediately.
Yeah. Right. And then you feel the energy from the crowd, and
Yeah.
that doesn't.
Well,
hurt
that hadn't even
either.
happened yet.
Oh wow. Okay.
That was just like us meeting for the first time.
right.
And then, like when we started playing shows, there was a little bit of apprehension maybe on my part that I had to like bury and squash, because I just wanted to make sure that like, actual Priest fans were on board with it.
Right.
Because like we already had like haters and naysayers and things like that.
Even before you started.
Oh yeah, before we even played
Really?
our first note, yeah. So we really wanted to come out with guns blazing.
Right. I think they call that toxic fandom. I think that's the term they're using in
Is that
2020.
what it is?
Yeah.
Toxic fandom?
Yeah, where
That's
the
a
fans.
good band name.
Yeah, it would be. Somebody grab that before anybody else does.
Right.
Or you know what? We've just trademarked it. If you want to use it, you got to pay us.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's yeah for sure. That man, that's amazing. And then you guys have been together for 10 years. I know within bands, a lot of personalities.
Sure.
What keeps you guys together after 10 years? I mean, is there a specific? Is it just you just all work together?
I mean, we just.
There's a lot. Yeah, I hear about band drama all the time, and
Well,
people.
sure.
Yeah.
And as you can imagine, with 5 wives,
Right.
it's always action packed.
Right.
Are you asking for tips on how we stay married?
Yes, exactly. I'm a married man. I've been married for a long time now.
Well, then you know the secret already.
I do I just say yes to everything,
See?
pretty much.
There you go.
Okay.
Don't get divorced.
Don't get
and
divorced.
That's it.
Yeah, it's very
Yeah.
easy. That's
It's not very easy, but it's just if you make that the unwritten law,
right.
then you just keep going.
That's
Hell
amazing.
or high water.
How did picking Judas Priest come about? There's so many bands out there, so many bands that probably speak to you.
Sure.
Is there one particular thing about Judas Priest that speaks to all 5 of you, or you
the
you specifically in
music.
particular?
The music. The lyrics, the melody, the music, the look, the sound, the vibe, everything that they've contributed musically as a band in their
Right.
own right.
I think to me, I'm an '80s kid, so I remember flipping on MTV, and I was like, "Whoa, what is this? These guys are badasses."
Yeah, totally.
Breaking the law. I'm like, that's that.
Hell
And
yeah.
to me, it's timeless.
Sure.
Like tonight, as I peel out of here, Asbury Park will probably be midnight or whatever. I get out of here late. I'll roll down the window. It's kind of cold out. I'll crack the window, maybe not roll it down all the way, And yeah, I'll crack some Judas Priest. Like it's timeless.
I mean, why not just come to the show?
Well, I'm gonna do that too, but I'm gonna be so jazzed up. And I know you guys are on Spotify, so I'll crank
Sure, yeah.
I'll crank your versions.
Yeah,
because
definitely check out. We just released a new version of "Screaming for Vengeance."
I saw that. Yeah, that's on Spotify.
Yep.
If you want to check them out, go search Judas Priestess, and
Yes.
you'll get all the singles that they've released on there, for sure. Is there one Judas Priest song or lyric that speaks to you personally or in particular?
Oh God, there's so many. Well, that speaks to me personally, I guess. I mean, there's an overall, like overwhelming quality to Halford's lyrics.
Yes.
Which they really have like a fighter's spirit.
Okay, like a
And-
warrior.
yeah, kind of. It's like more than that. It's like this like self-reliant badassery that he like writes from this perspective of. It's just like it's so empowering, and like it's amazing that he wrote these lyrics when he did. You know.
Right, in the early 80s on.
Yeah. I mean, he was saying stuff like just really tough, badass lyrics, but they're poetry at the same time, like damn near Shakespearean almost.
Yeah, for sure. I think if anybody out there remembers the 80s, there was a lot of fluff back then. A lot
Sure.
of
Like he wasn't coming from that perspective.
No.
It was very like, I don't know, something about it was just like he was fueling his own fire, you know?
right,
Really, really cool.
right, and channeled it through.
Yeah, and like all of that has been exciting to me because I feel like maybe it's even influenced my own writing style. Like maybe that in the past was like, I don't know, kind of aggro or whatever. But,
Right.
And like, you know, it's easy to write about things that piss you off. But this was like more than that. This was more like you writing about things that get you excited, you
Right.
know, things that get you turned up, you know.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I love it.
So, I guess you guys started in 2009. Not really the dawn of social media, but it was kind of getting bigger then. I think Instagram was probably getting ramped up ish around then.
Yeah.
Is that where you got most of your fan reactions? Do you remember? You said you had a couple haters even before you started. Do you remember the moment you started turning them and they're like, "Well, all right, these guys are pretty okay." To, "Whoa, you guys are awesome." To, "All right,
I mean,
I was
there's-
wrong."
There's still haters out there. I'm
Which is
sure.
so weird. You guys are doing such a cool thing.
But that's why.
Oh, they can't stand it?
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, there's nothing you can do, but that's their problem.
No. I mean, I love a hater.
I
I do. I
Which
love a
is-
hater. I think haters are exciting because it's like they're so pissed off
and they feel the
that
need
we're
to take
so
that time.
cool
Right.
that they feel the need to actually like post about it or write about it. Like the fact that they're compelled to do anything
Right.
is a win in my
Yeah,
book.
for sure.
You know,
it means they're paying attention.
The ones who
It
don't
means they
say
can't-
anything, those are the ones that I would like to convert.
Right.
You know, because apathy is the worst.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, you're right. It means they actually care.
Right. So I'd rather like someone care extremely
Right.
than not at all.
I love it. And yeah, definitely follow Judas Priest on Instagram. It's Judas_Priestess on Instagram. You guys got some very amazing photos on there.
We're working on it.
Yeah, I don't know who's taking these shots,
Just
but they're
people.
really, really amazing.
Thank you.
Yeah, I think just in one shot, you can kind of see all the emotions pouring out.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, the band has endured a lot. There's still things that we want to cross off our bucket list as a band.
Oh yeah, please do tell.
Yeah. I mean, we would like to do some originals. We've been putting that in the back burner just because we've been working so much.
Right, but you are a songwriter
Yes.
by trade, so I'm sure that that's an eventuality for sure.
Oh yeah. So we
I
want to do an
imagine.
original. We definitely want to get overseas. We have a couple deals in the works to get over to the UK
Right.
and beyond. So
I can see the. I'm speaking for for myself. I can see the Asians really loving you guys.
I would love to go over there.
Yeah.
Anywhere over there. I would love that. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, it's a unique fandom. They're very rabid. And the UK as well.
Yeah.
The thing I figured out about the UK is that, they're all kind of trapped on that relatively small island,
right.
and they're, whenever somebody comes over, especially from like the US that they really admire, they go nuts. It's like a rabid fandom,
Sick.
and I kind of love it. I kind of love it.
Like, I appreciate fandom of any kind.
Yeah,
You
it's
know?
fun, right?
Well,
Especially, if they love what you're doing, it's great because there are a lot of people in this world that get the opposite.
well, it makes life worth living, you
Right.
know? I like it when people have, like, odd little, habits or odd little, like, things that they're just into, like fetishes or taboos
Sure.
or whatever. You know, like Comic-Con.
Right.
Go with people that they take the time to actually get dressed. No,
Yeah, the
fuck that.
cosplayers.
Go back. They put the outfits together.
Right.
And then they take the time to perfect that outfit.
Right,
Get
and
dressed.
a lot of them,
Go
yeah.
down to Comic-Con and like pass out business cards with their name dressed as their character.
Right. Follow
It's
me
like,
on Instagram.
Yeah.
I'm big on
That
big on
blows my
social media.
mind.
It's pretty cool.
It's- It's cool. It's not for me, but I like looking at that stuff.
Yeah.
That makes me feel good.
I would do it. People are like, do you cosplay? I'm like, you know what? I'm leaving that to the experts. Like, I don't know if I have enough patience to sew together an outfit. It takes 6 months
Right.
to mold, foam, and
Yeah,
paint.
it's a lot of work.
And
As
get
a
in
Halloween
there.
person, though, I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Halloween's easier though. It's one day, and I just buy the.
It's only easier if you choose to make it so.
I'm gonna get that tattooed on me
Yeah.
for sure.
Yes. With a jack-o'-lantern.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got a couple of questions here. I'm sure everyone's asked you these, but do you have a
Sure.
favorite song to cover or play?
Out of the Priest repertoire.
Yeah, or not.
Um,
Well, let's start with the Priest repertoire. Do you have a favorite Priest song that you like to play?
I like Running Wild.
Okay.
Is one of my favorites. I identify very much so. I mean, any of them, Riding on the Wind, all of them have like a special place.
Yeah, for
you know?
sure.
So,
And is there one that's more difficult? I was like, man, this is this one was challenging.
well, I would say the songs that have like that are very long,
Okay.
that have like some unusual timing in them, like time signatures in them,
Right.
and like have like unusual bits. Like we're working on Sinner right now.
Okay.
Which has some unusual sections and stuff like that. Yeah, so like the less pop structured the song is, obviously the more difficult it
Right,
is.
for sure.
But yeah, I'm looking forward to nailing that one.
That's amazing. You will. I have no doubt.
Oh, yeah.
I can't wait to see that one up on
Yeah, it's gonna
stage
be
when you
great.
guys nail that.
Yeah.
All right, this is a tough one. You can think as long as you want, but if you could rock with any musician, living or dead, who would it be? And if I could go even further, which song would you like to perform with them?
Oh,
I know it's
man.
tough. Well, I'll go. I would love. Rest in peace. I would love to sing with David Bowie. Like I know I couldn't,
wow.
but say I was doing karaoke one night and his Spirit came on. It's like, hey, let's do Under Pressure together. I'm like, okay.
That's funny that you said that because mine would be Freddie Mercury.
Wow. Okay.
So then we would both do Under Pressure together.
Right, with our spirits next to us.
Ghosts, rock star.
That would be really cool. I don't know how we
It would
achieve
be-
this, but
It would be impossible.
I think we were talking about Ghostbusters before this.
Yeah, yeah.
And,
so we would have to trap their ghosts.
Or
in
just
this.
lure them. I don't know if we want to trap them per se, but it's like, hey,
You don't want
come.
to keep yours? I want to keep mine.
You want to keep Freddie Mercury?
I do.
That would be pretty cool. Go on
No, I
tour with
can't
him,
keep him. He's free.
or just bring him up on stage. Hey, I have a surprise guest tonight, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
coming to the
Yeah.
stage.
Or at least have like some kind of hologram.
Right. Well, they've done that already. I don't know how I feel
Right.
about that with the. Although I guess the Tupac one looked pretty cool.
They need to just let him lie.
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, Freddie Mercury.
Freddie Mercury.
Yes.
That's amazing.
To me, he's the greatest that ever lived.
That's cool.
Well, it's okay. It's a toss up.
Who's the other one?
Prince.
Oh man.
Right.
Yeah.
So Prince is the greatest performer. That
Absolutely.
Ever lived.
I
Yes.
I would purify myself in the waters of Lake Minnetonka,
Minnetonka? Yeah, me too.
for Prince for
Me
sure.
too. Yeah.
Yeah, I think actually I'm going to Minnesota this summer. I might have to
Are
go.
you?
I might have to go take a dip.
I'm thinking of going out just to go to Paisley Park.
Yeah, I hear it's
Yeah.
pretty amazing.
Yeah.
I might get arrested though if I pull out Apollonia and I just jump in there and I'm like, Yeah.
I think it's worth it though.
Yeah, she didn't, no one cares if she, everyone cares if she does it, but she won't get arrested. Me,
You might get arrested.
I'm going away in cuffs for sure.
I'm seeing another through line in our conversation.
Which is it like?
Is that you want to do these like semi-naked things that are kind of bad for you that might get you arrested?
I haven't gotten naked yet. I had to wear a Speedo once though.
You did?
I did, yeah.
How'd that work out?
It worked out pretty good, I thought.
I've never worn one personally.
Yeah, it's doesn't leave much to the imagination.
No?
It was bright orange.
Then you know how females feel all the time.
I know. I know. Well, it felt kind of freeing, actually.
They feel good?
Yeah, it was bright orange. It matched my skin tone very nicely, I thought. And I was working out that year, so there was a little jiggle. I was in my late 30s, but
Jiggling's good.
just a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I'm glad we've had this talk.
I know, me too. I love it. So if you're watching this or listening to this,
yeah, people are watching.
Yeah,
That's
so head over. What else are you doing tonight? Head over to the Stone Pony.
Yeah, what else are you doing?
Yeah, doors just
Nothing.
opened 4 minutes ago, but I imagine you guys will at the stage later. You guys got a couple acts playing along with you as well.
Yes, there are 2 openers, I believe.
Yes, Meadow Life Crisis
Yes.
and Michael's Plot, I believe. It's spelled Mikell. I'm going to... These weird band names, man. It's Mikel, Michael's Plot. Yes, and so you've played here 10 times. Mm-hmm. Is it special for you to play here in Asbury Park? Does it mean?
Yes.
Okay.
It's special because the first time that we played here, we were like, oh, this is like too nice for us. Like we weren't ready. We were ready, but we were just like, we had humble beginnings.
Right.
But or most bands, you think, oh, you're starting off small, but then to come down here and play at the house that Rock built, basically.
Yes. Yeah, for sure. History. Did you feel the spirits up on stage?
Yeah, it felt good. Like the vibes are there. Yeah.
That's amazing.
You should definitely landmark this place or something.
I think, us
not already.
us as residents hold it in very high regard. Like if someone tried to knock it down, I would lay in front of the bulldozer for sure.
Yeah?
Yeah. Naked, maybe, if that.
In a Speedo,
In a Speedo, at least, yeah. Yeah.
With a Mile High
I mean, if I'm going to get arrested.
medallion.
Right, yes, I joined the Mile High Club.
Right.
It's that big button.
Right.
Like when you go to Disneyland for the first time, this is my first Disneyland
They
visit.
definitely would not bulldoze the place if you were laying on
That's
the ground with
that's
all
what
of
I'm
that
thinking.
on.
You know, that make that even better if you guys were playing in the background.
This could happen.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think they're knocking down the Stone Pony anytime soon.
Okay, good.
And since it's not been knocked down, come see Judas Priestess tonight.
Come see us tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or if you're in a far-flung destination, definitely check them out on Spotify.
You said far flung again.
Yeah. Are you like? Is this fascinating you? Is this?
I've never heard anyone say
Oh, really?
far flung.
I think it's a literary term. I don't know where I heard it, but I stole it from somewhere.
Far flung.
Far-flung. Yes.
It's a lot of work. Far flung.
Far-flung. Yeah.
It
It's
sounds
poetic.
like-
It's alliterative.
Yeah. It sounds like a name almost.
Yeah. That's
Like, oh yeah, did you invite Far Flung? She's on the guest list,
yes,
right?
Far-flung
good.
from Taiwan.
Yeah.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure. That's another band name that we just trademarked, by the
Far
way.
Flung from Taiwan?
Far-flung from Taiwan.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
You're full of them.
Yeah. Well,
What else you got?
There was that band called Asia, and I was like, oh, that's kind of boring. You just stole a continent's name for your band. But Far-flung from Taiwan.
Europe,
Yeah. See, that's lame too.
America.
Well, all right. I'm not gonna call America lame. They're pretty
No,
cool.
because they're really cool.
They're really
Yeah.
cool. Yeah. So yeah, definitely come down the Stone Pony especially since it's still standing. It could get knocked down at any
least for
moment.
now.
At least for now, and probably for the
No,
foreseeable
they've got to
future.
stay because
They will stay.
the history, it's everything.
That's amazing. And then follow you guys on Instagram, Judas_Priestess. Follow
That's
you guys on your website, JudasPriestessBand.com.
Yeah.
And
And
here's
shout out to all my girls, Gyda Gash, who plays bass.
Yeah,
Rena Sands, who plays guitar. Josette, who's actually from New Jersey,
amazing.
who plays guitar. Hillary Blaze, who plays drums.
Yeah.
And I'm Militia Vox. singer.
Amazing. And I'm jumping over. I can't wait to see you guys.
Jump on over.
For sure.
We'd love to have you.
I'd love to be there.
Hell
so
yeah.
Thank you so much for coming all the way down. I know
Thank
you're
you.
all amped to go on stage.
Not yet, but I will be.
Yeah, for sure. Welcome. I welcome you fully to a shared universe. And thank you for sharing your universe with us.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Thank
Thank
you.
you guys for listening, too.
For sure. Judas Priestess, Militia Vox, JudasPriestessBand.com. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah, let's go join Mile High clubs and wear Speedos.
Yeah.
But let's go rock. So,
Yes. first and foremost.
Awesome. Thank you, everybody. And thank you.